Over the years, we've seen three major pressures growing in South Africa: increasing waste going to landfill, limited space for disposal, and extremely high unemployment. Circular economy allows us to bring those challenges together in one solution. At Upcycle, we focus on turning waste into work opportunity, creating environmental impact and social impact at the same time. For more information about our initiatives, go to www.upcycle.co.za.
Let's upcycle a wallpaper book into a photo booth to prevent it from ending up in landfill. This is a wallpaper book that we have. It's got really nice designs in and interesting textures. Once we have looked through the whole book and made sure that it's going to work for what we want, we're going to take a crafts knife or an NT cutter, and we're going to cut up the entire book just by slicing the pages really close to the spine of the book and getting all of the pages loose and out, ready for us to use for our project. We're looking to select backgrounds that are going to work for the products that we're going to take photos of. So it would depend on the kind of products that you have. If you've got very bright products, you might want to go for a more plainer wallpaper background. And if you've got products that have very little color, you might want to select a nice bright background. The next thing we're going to need is some old boards. I've gotten boards that I previously used for signage. These are foam boards, but the board is not really essential. You can use cardboard or any kind of board that's quite sturdy. You can use that as our background for our project. We're going to start off by putting double-sided tape around all of the edges. I have used a 20mm double-sided tape because that's what I had available. I don't really think it makes a difference how wide the tape is. It's important to press it down to secure it nice and firmly, and then try and peel off the edges. It can be a bit of a fiddle trying to get the double-sided tape peeled off, but we're going to just do this all the way around the whole outside perimeter of each of our boards. Once we've done this, we make sure we've pressed everything firmly in place, and then what we also want to do is make a cross through the middle so that the middle section of the wallpaper doesn't lift up. You want it to lay as flat as possible. Our next thing is to select the piece of paper that we're going to put onto this once we've finished taking off this piece of tape. When you place your page, you need to angle it down so that you're not going directly flat onto the board. Because of the tape around the perimeter, you might trap an air bubble. So it works out much easier if you go at a slight angle and then press it flat as you go. This is very tricky and you might have to do it a couple of times. Once the paper is pressed down, we're going to turn the board over completely, and then you can just use your NT cutter on your cutting mat and use the edge of the board to trim off the excess paper from the back side of it. You'll see we've selected some nice plain papers, but we've also gone for some bold prints like this book print. Some of them are nice brick texture and then others are a lot plainer, but we've also used some bold prints like with flowers. The variations are rather endless. The next thing we need to do is find a nice space. I've taken a dustbin and I'm just going to now lean up my boards and see which ones work, and then you get the fun part, which is arranging your products and taking photos of each of the products, changing the boards around to see what works the best. I've decided to work with these silly little monkeys that kept falling around all over the place, so it wasn't as easy. But if you've got a product that sits still and doesn't jump around like your little monkeys, you get some beautiful end results. If you would like to help us divert more waste from landfill, subscribe to our channel. Subscribing to our channel also motivates the community people that we are busy working with and teaching to see that there are more people than just them that are interested in doing something with waste. Upcycle South Africa is a circular economy partner helping unemployed people create work in the green economy.